Eastern Europe is a mess. It continues to meddle in with the progress of their Western European betters. After Poland, which dared to invest a government that puts Polish interests above German and Islamic interests, now Bulgaria is heading towards a status quo where the police collaborates with the concerned citizens to establish order, in direct violation of the concerns and other whining nonsense broadcasted from Berlin, Brussels, and other cities that claim to run Europe. Let's explore. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Freedom Alternative. Okay, when I said that I'm far less concerned for Eastern Europe in terms of the possibility of youth violence, youth disenfranchisement, and other crises of the religion of special needs, I wasn't joking or being overly optimistic. What's nice about both my country and Bulgaria is that the vigilantes do the job cleanly and they don't make the headlines. Most people, for instance, have never heard and will never hear the details about what happened to the 20 migrants housed in Galați in the far east of Romania a few months ago. Let's just say that only the Christians and the atheists still reside there. The same is the case with the group founded by Hristo Atanasov in Burgas in southeastern Bulgaria. Breitbart titles Bulgarian civilian vigilante groups hunting migrants. And goes like this, quote, "Civilians in Bulgaria have taken to hunting down migrants and handing them to police on so-called healthy walks. A group of men in Bulgaria roam the countryside helping plant trees, participating in torchlight parades on national holidays, and tracking down illegal migrants to turn into the Bulgarian authorities. The group calls themselves the Organization for the Protection of Bulgarian Citizens and were founded by Hristo Atanasov, a cook and self-described patriot, Die Welt reports. Atanasov leads the group, who go out on weekends donning military fatigues to go on what they call healthy walks through the nearby beaches and mountains close to his home in the coastal town of Burgas. Atanasov claims that the group likes to go to the area because of the natural beauty, but also because it is a major hotspot for migrants who have come across the border from neighboring Turkey. The self-styled patriot describes the process, saying that the group often spots the people smugglers first. They run 200 to 300 meters ahead to see if the coast is clear. If the migrants see him and his men, they often run away. They think we are the police," Atanasov remarked. The patrol leader said that he is usually joined by around 30 more men at any given weekend. The group has so far managed to capture more than 50 migrants crossing the Bulgarian-Greek border, and they bring them all directly to the Bulgarian police. The group believes they are the first line of defense from what they call the migrant invasion and regard themselves as merely doing their duty to their country as self-appointed border protectors. Their work is reminiscent of protests by the hipster right identitarians who build their own fences along the Slovenian border when the government refused to control the migrant flow last year. Another Bulgarian vigilante is Dinko Valev, who has done similar work to the group and was lauded as a superhero for capturing 20 migrants single-handedly. Yet Atanasov claims he is a bit different to the quad bike riding patrolmen, saying, "We are a registered association and coordinate our activities with the police." Some migrants have claimed that they were robbed and beaten by Bulgarians after coming across the border, but Atanasov denies that his group has ever participated in any such actions. This is so familiar to me. Especially the part with coordinating the activities with the police, which in direct translation means something like this. The guy calls the police and says, "Look, we expect a few migrants around 2 a.m. Please send the squad around 3:30 a.m. so we can have our time with them." The police is more than happy to accept such a deal since they lose nothing. In fact, the officers themselves may actually get a promotion for being on time to protect the public. Everybody wins. Well, except for the criminals who cross the border, but in this side of Europe, not a single damn is being given for their well-being. And you know what? That's the correct thing to do. Now, mind you, the Breitbart article also talks about vigilante groups in Germany, and we also know about the fine work of the soldiers of Odin in Finland. So, citizens defending their country from invasion is not a unique Eastern European phenomenon. But what is different here is that the authorities collaborate with the citizens, as opposed to collaborating with the traitors in Brussels and Berlin. This is an advantage that the former Western Bloc simply doesn't have and will not have it anytime soon, since normal people are now a minority and the rate of waking up more people from apathy is still quite slow. For instance, see the last results of the German regional elections. For further information, the pro-diversity establishment got over 65%. So basically, normal Germans are a tiny minority. Now I know it's hard to hear it, but it's still the truth. But anyway, the future generally does tend to look bright, at least on this part of Europe. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon on Freedom Alternative.